of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Miller, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jones, and it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Naz Reid. Shea is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Diakente in at the center, locking down the middle. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Shea, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the evening.
First team foul.
First free throw is good. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11-point game his last outing. Shea inside. Defended by Jones. And Shea with the basket on the assist from Edwards. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shea passes to Edwards. Back to Shea. Now the pass to Edwards. It's deflected. Now here's Jones. Guarded closely.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Got a piece of it.
Oh, send it back, Aleksej Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot break.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Thunder have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Shea, and Shea throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that outstanding drive and finish.
Oh! You got to be kidding.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And yes, it's good. Timberwolves leading by 5. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Scott. Pass to Howard. Back to Scott. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
and making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Poke loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. A nice shot by Diakente.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Giddey. That one off the back iron and out. Minnesota leading by 9. And he drives in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Mercer. Pass to Shea. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Scott against Edwards. And it's blocked by Scott. Pass to Todd. To halt the run. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Shea with it. Boy, he was something else against the Lakers. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Isaiah Todd. For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Dort. Reed with the block. And he recovers it. The pass to Todd. And he uses the glass on the lane. Todd's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up...
The price of admission. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's Minnesota, 13 points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
A steal, and for Oklahoma City.
Number 10.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. Front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And so here is Oklahoma City. Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Jones. He's guarded by Davis. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. From the baseline. Jones, no luck.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Thunder shooting 43% from the floor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Lukashevsky. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Trying to get open is Davis, and it's blocked. Pass to Pokusevsky. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
For the three. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Jones, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pokusevsky grabs the miss. Got a hand on it. Here's Mercer, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
And stolen by Scott. And Howard has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Howard's got it back down to single digits for the Thunder.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Caldwell Pope against Scott. Trying to get open is Davis. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's deflected and stolen by Scott. Howard wide open, and the Thunder another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Left side, Davis. Scott against Caldwell Pope. Scott can't get it to go.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Tipped away. Defended by Scott. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Defended by Dort. Pocket 6. And it's Davis missing. outside. Scott swiped it away. Here's Mercer. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And just takes a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Minnesota came out looking very confident. They had great chemistry early on, both offensively and defensively, springing together an impressive 8-0 run to jump on top early. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after 1. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some. And that.
Making their way onto the court.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Anthony Edwards. He's out there with Shea, and it's Diakente in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Shea throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. There's the lob to the hoop.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. And Greg Anthony for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch on the front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. He's just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. Mercer passes to Shea. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shea's got 28 points for the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Here's Shea. Makes it off the glass. Shea's got 14 points here in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes it to Giddey. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Diakente. He has 6. Miller surveying the floor. Reed with the block. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession for the Thunder. Howard's checked in for Miller. And it's Scott in for Jones. Now, here's Tom. Let's go. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oklahoma City foul.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one misses.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jay.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And they recover it. Here's Edwards. Here's Diakente. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Jay. And it goes down 2 points. That's now 32 points for Jay. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Baisley's got his first bucket of the night.
This is something Baisley must hone. When he's scoring inside at a good percentage, what a bonus.
Now here's Che, defended by Dort. Stolen away. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Che, and Che throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, he gets up. Outside, Dort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
What we know about Dort is this guy is an excellent defender. He's got size, strength, versatility. You can basically throw him at the other team's best offensive weapon night after night.
All free throws good from Dort. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jones is checked in. .29 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3. He's off on that one.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting up court.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Here's Jones. 5 points in the game. Just 3 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second team foul.
The Thunder have been after free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We come back right after. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trailing by 12. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jones. Then it's Miller, and it's Pokusevski in a power forward. And the Timberwolves call time.
Get out of your seats and let us know you want one. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Miller outside. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Pokusevski. 5 to shoot. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Mercer passes to Diakente. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Miller. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Takes the 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Edwards passes to Mercer. Now, here's Reed. Shea, right side. Good D by Jones. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Miller. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Howard's checked in for the Thunder. Josh Giddey comes in for Jones. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And that one misses. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give it a sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Thunder trailing by 12. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the results. Wrong play, wrong time.
Clearly a foul.
At the line for
And he can't get the first one.
And he's taking care of the hard part tonight, which is getting to the line. But he hasn't finished the job once he gets there. And his bad night at the line just got worse. I mean, typically he's money. I'm not sure where this is coming from.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Shea's shot is off. They're trailing by 10 inside. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Fires from the wing. And the pass to Diakente. Howard, the pass to Pokusevski. They get it again. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Now here's Shea. Defense right on him. It's blocked.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Shea outside. And he commits the intentional foul. Todd's checked in for the Thunder. Jones comes in for Josh Giddey.
Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Isaiah Jones.
Here's Shea, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Isaiah Thomas. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
And the Thunder making a change here. Miller's checked in. Down low. Money!
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Shea outside. And Jones pulls it down.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, this is the aggressiveness this coaching staff has got to be thrilled to see from Pokusevski. You're a 7-footer. You've got all the offensive skills. Make sure you're contributing on the glass.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. Not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
For the tie. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a coaster. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on the edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank you.